Okay, now we'll continue with the raccoon story. See, I have to be very careful because when I pre-record something, I could get mixed up, you know. I'm making part 1, part 2, part 3, just to shorten the audio clips, you know. So it's easier to break up the video or whatever. So anyway, I finished what I'm saying. I'm not going to continue with that. I made my point. Now let's get back to the raccoon, people. The raccoon. Now, can you deny who's the only person called a fucking coon? There's your evidence. The raccoon is you. Part 2, I just explained to you. The Egyptians created a transcription of languages so that this mystical knowledge could be given to us. It's not that, like, they already had libraries, but they had their own language then, but they needed this shit to get saved, and they knew the beast was going to come and demolish them, and they were going to be destroyed, okay? Their civilization was going to die down to nothing. So, but in order for us in the future to wake up, they had to create writings in different languages so that later, because before they didn't have, I don't think they had a written text, not all cultures, I don't think. But whatever, you are the inventor of other languages. That is the whole motherfucking point of this crazy story of a fucking raccoon talking different languages. Now, if you want to try to tell me it ain't right, it ain't true, you can write down what the other fucking meaning is. If you think what I'm saying isn't true, please explain why they chose a motherfucking raccoon to speak different languages and include a witch. And a witch is a wise person. That is what a witch really is. A witch is somebody that isn't following the program of the Matrix and they're learning from themselves. And that's how we have knowledge from Dr. Sebi, because he didn't go to the fucking school. He didn't get programmed in the school system. He got to be himself, be at home, explore nature, whatever, be a kid. And the knowledge came to him little by little. And I'm not saying he got all this knowledge when he was little. I'm just saying his mind was open. And he knew that he could learn things by himself. That's the point, okay? So I don't need some troll to be twisting what I'm saying. So then when he got older, and then he started getting sick and all this shit, and he was like, look, enough of this shit. What the fuck am I doing here? Let me figure out how I can help myself. Then the knowledge start clicking with him. And he starts figuring out the knowledge of the herbs and the electromagnetic fields of the plants. And I'm going to tell you what the nuggets that I learned from him are very powerful, because I can stand on that knowledge to explain other things. Everything is an electromagnetic field. And because I have to say it that way, because there's no other words I can say. And the word L is in electric. That is in the air. The air is the medium for magnetism. It's one medium. Let me correct myself. It's one medium, and it's the biggest medium for the electromagnetism to flow, that gives you life, that you're breathing right now. That's how Wi-Fi is coming through the air. Now, who do we call? And I don't want to start talking too far off, but there is Nut, right? The deity Nut. She is stretching her body across the earth. If I'm not mistaken, that is the metaphor for the electromagnetic field. That is the personification of the energy of electromagnetism that keeps everything alive, that keeps everything conscious. So I've said before, a plant, everything from nature. Only, see, what Dr. Sebi says backs up the science, for you to understand how you have a GMO person and a non-GMO person. That is why I can stand strong and speak with confidence. I understand exactly what the fuck is going on. I understand exactly what he's saying compared to what Bobby Hemmett is saying. And if you really get the understanding, you're going to be able to explain things in different ways. All right. The biggest way is that they're GMO. The second way that people don't want to see right in front of their face is their fucking inhumane behavior. The third way I can show you in sci-fi, where they are always talking about being a robot, having, literally they say, I don't have a soul. They're talking about the classification of people that are Caucasian. Hue, and actually I gleaned this from Dr. Layla Africa, because I listened to him before and then I glossed over what he said. He said hue. Hue means color. Go back to what a light is. A light really is all the color spectrums. That's how you can get light. Okay? A light has all the color spectrums. The star has all the color spectrums. I'm not sure if I'm saying this correctly to you, of what I really mean. Let me just slow down and try to think how I can say this. Everybody knows a rainbow, right? Go back to kindergarten. Let's draw a rainbow. Red, yellow, blue, green. Orange, purple, violet. Did I say yellow? Whatever. Those are in your chakras, people. If you looked up the amateur video of a star, it has multiple colors, people. That is your light. That's your light body. Hue means that you have all those color spectrums in your light body. And you're presented, for whatever reason, as brown. You know, that part I can't quite. I guess black? I don't know. Black has all the colors in it. I'm trying to think of a way to explain to you, to connect, another way to explain why somebody's not human. That's what I'm trying to do. You know, I'm trying to give you another way to understand how you can basically make a defense for how these people are GMO and not human. Literally by the light body. They don't have the color. Now, I guess you can reverse all that and say black has all the colors, and then that's why you're called black. And they are not black, so they don't have all the colors, and the colors are your chakras that allow you to be a star in the sky. How about that? Did that make some sense to you? I'm going to put a period on this. I'm going to say all thanks to Bobby Hemmett. I'm going to say, by the power of the words of the knowledge that I am speaking, and through the power of the knowledge of my knowing and the gnosis of my ancestors, of our ancestors, you will increase in consciousness at whatever level you're at right now, just by listening to this voice. And may we all bring this motherfucking place to a close. And I'm saying that nicely. If you're not tired of this fucking world, okay, you must be, good for you. But let me tell you something. When you don't have money, like I don't, when you don't have fucking money, that gets your reality check. Just like for Bobby. Bobby had money. I've had money before. And I've enjoyed, don't have any regrets about anything. Bobby has grown up with money, or at least living an average life. Let's just say that. Okay? Let's just say that. And he forwent, or whatever you want to say, the riches. Because he knew those JBs were going to fuck him up later. They're going to kill his ass, just like I mentioned that they killed all of the black fashion designers that they thought, oh, let's bring some black fashion designers into our fashion world and spice it up a little bit. And they knew that these people will put them in the ground as far as creativity. They would get blown away. Everybody would start loving the black fashion design, the designs of these black fashion designers 1,000 times more than your blasé bullshit luxury brand designer names. They keep pushing out the same boring shit. Just one color scheme and they had to kill those people. And then now I forgot why I was talking about the fashion designers. But anyway, we're bringing this to a close. You're the fucking coon. How about that? Can't deny that shit. Pretty brilliant stuff if I do say so myself. And if I wanted to, I could become very animated. But I'm going to try to just, not turn into a cartoon character here. Unless I created some cartoons. Anyway, that's it, folks. That is the, occult message. Dang, I keep going to the wrong screen. What is the name of that? Oh, I had the book. That is the occult message for the episode, Where Are They? And you know what's interesting? I didn't analyze why they call that episode, Where Are They? Where are they? I don't know, maybe they're... Where are the people? Where are the original people that came up with these languages or something? I'm not even going to try to go there with that. I'm not trying to analyze the title. But it's a pretty off the way title. But what is my point here, people? The beast has all information, knows all information, and is hiding all information, and is extremely, extremely clever. Now, if you think that on this Hollywood level, they are not as duplicitous, like if you think this Hollywood level, oh, those people are like that. No, my friend, your neighbor is just like this. That's the hard reality. Your neighbor is just as deceptive. If they know something good is going to happen for you, they don't want anything good to happen for you. Just watch the movie Get Out, okay? These people are at war with your fucking ass, man. You think it's the establishment? Well, just step back a little bit. Take 2 steps back and break down who is the establishment. You go to the hospital, who's there? A white doctor that knows about you. Like, they probably get extra money when they, get rid of you. Or they say that I have a black patient. Now, where does that doctor live? He lives in a fucking neighborhood. And where does this kid live? In a fucking neighborhood. So there you go. There's your fucking neighbor. Even if he's a doctor or whatever, he's in your fucking neighborhood, okay? So, I'm done. I sent a message today. Let me get back to creating something that might get me some money or something. We wish for you increased consciousness, and I know I'm being too casual. Like, I'm getting way too casual, and I know better than to do this. However, I will stop soon, okay? After I finish the sacrifice thing, talking about the sacrifice thing, because actually, you know what I ended up doing? I ended up erasing the audio because the phone was too full. So I had 3 other audios I think I erased the video, which had the audio, okay? Because when I look at this computer screen, I'm talking. I just erased all that shit because it was clogging up my phone. So then whatever the hell I was saying, I'm going to have to say it again. And I think it's entertaining to hear somebody talk. I like to hear people talk. I'm a good listener. I love to hear people talk. But I'm going to try to, I need to calm down and just try to say points of information that can help you rationalize, and think. Because, when you act like a normal person, people don't want to take you seriously. They think you're just talking shit. Yeah, most people, it's their matrix mind that wants to protest. They want to protest and stand up for white people and say that, we are the world, multiculturalism, why are you hating? All that's a program in your mind. People are just saying the truth. Hey, what's his face was sacrificed. He was young, healthy, whatever the hell. Okay, another guy shot by the cops. I think that's related to racism or something. Oh, no, it's not. We're all the same, and they're not bad people. Everybody's not bad. Let me close my mouth now, okay? Because now I'm getting, into my muse. We all can be chameleons. We all are actors. And black people are the best actors when they let themselves go. And I think also when they feel confident, they can just turn into anything. Like Eddie Murphy should have at least 10 Academy Awards. Not only because he's a good fucking puppet. That's interesting what I'm saying right now. Because Eddie Murphy has done the most destruction on the image of black people possible through comedy. He has destroyed the image of the grandma who should be, in this era. Well, now your grandma is twerking, but back then, grandma was an upstanding person, perceived as an upstanding. She was an upstanding person, Anyway, let me not start talking about Eddie Murphy. But he is one of the puppets, but he is not. They always say his movies are bad, and they're not. They're brilliant. Although I criticized him. I'm saying the truth, but I'm also saying that he's a brilliant actor because he can act like anybody. He's a chameleon. His melanin is letting him personify anybody, He's a genius, but everybody's a genius because that's your inner genie. That's your genes. But you don't see him with an Academy Award. They're always saying, oh, his movie didn't do good at the box office. But what do they turn around and do? Syndicate all his movies. Put them on every cable channel and Netflix and internationally and all this shit. But yet his movie, they always try to say his movies are duds. His movies are great. And the ones he's done some good movies where he's been shown as a good role model too. Although I said he does some bad stuff, he has. And yes, he's a paid agent and trader. But he has made some good movies like Dr. Dolittle. Even at least in Norbit. No, what is it? What was that show with Janet Jackson? Nutty Professor. That's a good show. I mean, that's a movie I could watch again. But he was shown as a genius. He was shown as a smart man, you know? And that show is about melanin, alchemy, melanin, gene altering and shit like that. Anyway, let's bring it to a close now. Let's stop talking about Eddie Murphy. And may you increase in consciousness.